everyone. So I'm just getting ready because Connor and I are going pumpkin picking today because it's the middle of October, so I thought we'd do it now before all of like the kids break up for October half term and then it gets really busy. So I'm hoping to get some really cute Instagram pictures today about there being lots of kids. It's going to be quite quiet and it's going to be just the two of us, so that'll be really nice. So yeah, it's been like quite a busy day, to be honest. So like I went to the gym this morning. I had my first PT session with hopefully who's going to be my new coach. It was kind of like a trial thing to make sure like we both gel and get on. And I feel like Will showed his expertise really well. And it's nothing against my current coach, it's just the fact that she's online and I've completely lost my mojo, and I just feel like I just really need a kick up the arse. Like I've kind of like lost all sense of purpose, and I think when you lose your sense of purpose in the gym, it's like really easy just to lose everything. You know, I think it's really easy to be like, I'm not going to track my food because what's the point? You know, I'm not bulking, so I don't want to overeat. But then equally, I'm not cutting, so I'm not tracking. And I just think, like, coming back from that session, I'm going to, well, I say I'm going to, I feel really like motivated now. Because I feel like for me, like, I'm kind of just in the stage of where I just want to do a little bit of like body recomposition, not necessarily like cut or bulk at the moment. So yeah, because like, I was saying this to Will, like personally I'm just really happy at the moment with the amount of like muscle I've got up top. I personally don't want or don't feel like I need any more. If I start competing again, then that'd be slightly different, but just for own like personal aesthetics and stuff like that, I'm quite happy with what I've got up top at the moment. And normally, because it's like October and we're heading into winter, I'm like, this is the time I'm gonna bulk because it's just an excuse to eat extra calories. But I kind of don't want that. I'm now kind of in the point for me, which is really stupid because of the time of year we're in and shortbread biscuits are only 2 months around the corner and so is hot chocolate. But I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, I actually just want abs, you know, and maybe just to build like a few like extra inches around like my glutes and stuff like that. And I've been very vocal with Will about this, so I think the training program he's going to put in place for me is going to be, legs are dead. It's going to be like a 3-day, it's going to be more of a 3-day leg thing. So we'll have like legs and calves, glutes and hamstrings, glutes and quads, and then I think we're looking more at like doing just upper rather than a push-pull or a back, chest and tries, which will be new for me because I haven't done that. Well, I say new to me, I mean I haven't done that in years. So, but I think that's kind of what I need. And the thing is as well, because I'm not looking to like bulk, I know like I said I want to grow a few extra inches around my thighs and stuff, but I think because I'm not looking to necessarily bulk or body recomposition. Now again, he hasn't actually told me this is what he's doing, but this is what I would do if it was my client. I would keep my calories the same at the moment, so I'm about on like 1700. You know, I've got my steps at about 8 to 10,000 a day. And then there's some bits of cardio that I just have to do because like I teach step, and I'm teaching Zumba as well. Well, not Zumba, it's dance. I don't actually use Zumba branding, but yeah, so because of all of that, there's an element of cardio that I've got to do. So I'd probably keep my calories the same, maybe increase them to like 1800, and I would just target, like for me, I would have slightly less calories on my upper days and like give myself a little bit more round my leg days. But when I say this, like I would get my 1800 times it by 7, and then I would split it appropriately. Obviously rest days would be lower. And for me personally, like, and again, I don't know if this is what Will's going to do for me, but I would personally just have my carbs more centered around my training. So like pre-workout, having a little bit post-workout just to make sure that I'm still satiated and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't think calorie-wise we're going to do anything major. Why do I keep doing this? I did a reel on Instagram the other day and I did this all the time. Yeah, so I wouldn't actually keep my calories anything major at the moment. It'd be more like where I'm actually placing my macros and getting them to work better for my body. And like, especially because it's my glutes that I'm trying to grow. Like your glutes can respond really well to like the higher rep range of like 12. So I think more of that sort of stuff. And then also like the thing that I've been really missing recently is having that motivation and drive to lift heavier weights. And I think now that I've got an in-person PT again, I've really got that back for me. So I think the progressive overload is going to be happening more, and like that hypertrophy. So I think that's really where we're going to be focusing on this whole body recomp. And then yeah, I think that's just going to help with the shape of my glutes, because we're going to be targeting more calories around my leg days. And then in terms of getting the abs back, obviously I'm going to be training them more, so they're going to pop through a bit more, but also having like the additional cardio without actually touching my calories. I think that will really help. So yeah, at least that's how I would do it if I was my client. Again, I don't know how he's going to do it, but that's kind of the whole point of me having somebody else, is to keep me accountable while also not giving me the headache and the brain work, because, you know, I do it for all my clients. So sometimes it's quite nice just have somebody else tell me what to do, you know? So yeah, that's what we did today. And now we're getting ready to go to pumpkin picking, which will be really fun.
We have to walk through this bit here.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. We haven't got wristband.
I won't lie to you though, there is a severe lack of pumpkins.
That's because they're over here.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, there's a lot of pumpkins. That's cute. Look at all of them. Zombie pumpkins.
So that's a little round one.
What, this one?
No, we only date on Instagram right now.
That bad.
What, the white one? I quite like that one. It's different. It looks like a hat. Do you know what though? What's freaking me out is the fact how these look. Like, they're obviously mouldy ones, but they've never actually looked like that when I've thrown them out after
I've never
Halloween.
seen a grey one. That has definitely got some sort of illness. And that grey.
Yeah, but there's some grey ones over there.
Actually, have you seen how yellow that thing is?
Oh my god. Yeah, but some of these also look red.
It's dying from the inside though.
Oh. But I feel like that's because it started to get eaten. I didn't actually realise you could get pumpkins in so many colours. I mean, I was fascinated last year when we had them in white. Do you remember when we got the Sharpie on them? That was a cute date idea. Maybe we should do that again. You're like, maybe not. What about that grey one? How would you give that out of 10 for its roundness?
I'd give it nothing because it's got no colour. In fact, I wouldn't even be selling them.
These ones, look at that one.
There's lots of those that grow like that, aren't they? Look.
Yeah. Oh my god, that one's really funny.
They haven't turned out to be bad.
Connor, look at that one on the right with the funky bottom. Look, that one.
Yeah, to be fair.
We've chosen our pumpkin. Oh yeah, it's a big boy. To be fair, Connor, if you want, that's only got a little pumpkin in it. We can decant it and pop. No?
I can manage.
What happened to this? We need to get a wheelbarrow.
Well, it depends how big of one you're getting. Which I don't think it was necessary to get a massive one. Hello.
Hello.
Weight's down. 7 kilos, just that one?
Yeah.
Please, thank you.
Look, you can see that there's different types of pumpkins. That's called a turban pumpkin. Look at all the different types of pumpkins.
Look at the size of that bastard.
Where?
Look at that.
Holy shit.
I've actually seen a bigger one than that. The ones in the far corner over there are huge as well.
Yeah, right at the very back. Okay guys, so Connor and I have come into Sainsbury's because he's finishing his fast tomorrow, so he wants to get some food that he can actually eat that's good for his stomach, blah blah blah. He's in the toilet and I've just seen Sainsbury's do their own version of the Dunelm teddy bear bedding, and it is so soft and it's literally like such a dupe. But the best thing is they've got way more like different like colours and patterns. So you've got like the slinky fit fleece all the way down to like, then you've got the actual ones like the green all the way to the pink. This makes me so happy. Connor's doing, but once he's taken out the recycling, I've got like this really cute like evening cozy like date vibe set up just for the both of us. So I bought us these from Home Bargains. So they're just like little ceramic pumpkins that come with like an LED light that we can just put in and paint. So, and we've got the pumpkin that we picked earlier that currently sat in the garden, and then we're just going to put like a Halloween movie on. I think he'll have a black tea or a black coffee because obviously he's doing this 3-day fasting, so he can't actually have anything with calories. And as you've just seen, I've made my pumpkin spice latte, so yeah, it should be really cute. And yeah, it would just be really nice to spend some quality time together before he goes to Wales for the weekend. So, oh my god, my skin is looking so bad.